I'm very pleased to be here on My Magical Thing with Madame Pamita, teacher, candle maker, spellcaster, tarot reader, and Ukrainian diaspora witch. Madame Pamita, it's lovely to have you here.
I'm so excited to share with you and your audience. I love your show. I'm so pleased to be introduced to it. And I was just saying before how the episodes are so addictive, and it's wonderful to see these amazing, profound, beautiful, magical things that people share with you. So,
Well, thank you very much. And at this point, I must ask, my friend, please may we see your magical thing?
right. Well, here is my magical thing.
Ooh.
And this is called a motanka. So, a motanka is a puppet that comes to us from Ukrainian magical, folk magic practices. But it's very different than any other puppet that I have, experienced before, because as you know, there's puppets in all kinds of magic. We see it really pretty universally throughout the world. But the Motanka is a house for your spirits, your ancestral spirits. And the reason this is such a special thing for me to share with you is that my history with the Motanka is that I grew up in a magical household, but my mother would tell me stories about my grandmother doing folk magic, but my mother didn't have all the information about what was the story behind things or why things were being done. And so I remember as a little girl, her telling me the story that when she was young, probably preschool age, 3 or 4 years old, she got very ill, and that her mother made a doll and gave it to her. And then when she got well, the doll disappeared. And I was always intrigued with that story because I always felt like there was more to the story than what my mother was telling me. Why was it so remarkable for her? And also, what was something was going on. My
Mm.
intuition sensed it. So, as I was doing research for my book on Ukrainian magic, which is Baba Yaga's Book of Witchcraft, I stumbled on the mythology and the story and the legends about the Motanki. Motanki is plural. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's going on here? One of the things that Motanki are created for is to remove disease. So you would ask your ancestors to inhabit the doll. The ancestors, of course, care for us and our progeny. And you would put the doll with the sick person in the hopes that the puppet would take away the illness. And then you destroy the puppet. It's just a temporary home for the ancestors. It's not the ancestors themselves.
Sure.
And when I read that, I said, that is the story behind my mother's story. That's what was happening. She was too young to know. Her mother didn't explain it to her. And here we have this beautiful story. So this is obviously not one that my mother had or my grandmother had. This is one that I made. And there's also some very unique features about this puppet and how it's made. So one of the things is that the verb motati in Ukrainian means to roll something. So she is made without any stitching. She's made purely by rolling and tying off. So from every part of her, she's just rolled and put together, but no needle pierces the doll. The other thing is you might see this unusual face has a
Yeah.
equal armed cross on it made with embroidery floss. And the crest or the cross is a symbol of protection. So one of the prohibitions about making a motanka is that you either make it with no face or you can make it with the face with the protective cross wound. Again, it's wound, it's not sewn. Because the belief is that if it has a face, it can trap a soul. It can trap your soul or it can trap your ancestor's soul. Without a face, it's just a lovely little home for the ancestors where they can protect your home, watch over you, remove disease, remove any negativity. They can do their work from here. And if you need to, you can burn it and destroy all the negativity that they have gathered. So.
My friend, that is delightful. Thank you so much for introducing us to that part of traditional Ukrainian magic and the motanka. Is that correct?
Yeah, Motanka, yeah.
Motanka.
Yes.
Fantastic. Madame Pamita, thank you so much for sharing your excellent, indigenous, powerful, ancestral, magical things. Most appreciated, my friend.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much for letting me share.
Thank you. Bye bye.